know. You never know. Hey, folks. So, you never know. I'm David Olney, and it's August, and it's warm. It's supposed to be. Okay, people are starting saying this is late summer. No, this is not late summer. This is the middle of summer. Let's not rush things. Okay, what's been going on? Look here. Here's a CD from Bill Jackson, my buddy in Australia, and it's Bill at BillJacksonMusic.com, and you know, he wrote a Something in Blue, a song I did on When the Deal Goes Down, and he's an extremely good fellow, and he's married to an extremely nice fellowette, his wife Ruthie, who's got a CD out that's also really good. Australia is an amazing place musically, and in other ways too. It's got kangaroos. It's how bad can it be? Okay, so what's been going on? I didn't do anything last week to speak of. I went to the Tomato Festival in East Nashville, and I saw a band that had a kind of a personal thing that they were doing a song that I participated in the writing of, and it totally was undercut by bad sound. And if anybody out there plays in a band, you know what that feels like. If you don't play in a band, it's just so tremendously unfair. It takes a while to learn how to do all this stuff and to get together with other people and play and learn these songs. You go out there, everyone's and the band is ready, you're ready, you go out there and it comes out like garbage. It was the most disturbing thing I saw. And I don't like talking about negative things, but I felt like that one needed to be mentioned. Bad sound is not acceptable. Okay, so coming up, ENSC, East Nashville Songwriters Club. Okay, on August 30th at Mad Donna's Loft. And then in September, full band residency at the 5 Spot in East Nashville on Thursdays in September from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Sonnets for sale, direct by mail only, at David Olney, alert@gmail.com. Who can possibly remember all that? Okay, go on to the website and somehow it'll tell you to do stuff. Okay, let's do a song, okay? And look, here we are bursting into, what is the name? Dutchman's Curve. Executive producer Rick Martin, and produced by Jack Irwin over at his Silvertone recording place. And look, and the artwork is Julie Sola, the better half of Sergio Webb, and this was a very fun project. And here's a song from it. If I Were You. If I were you, is what I'd do. I'd put a candle in the window. I'd watch the clouds roll across a moonlit sky. And while you were gone, I'd carry on, and I'd dream of your returning. That's what I'd do if I were you. If I were you, I'd be as blue as the hills on the horizon. day that's yet to come, I'd remember this place and your face and the promise that we made here. That's what I'd do if I were you. Not just in my heart. If I were you, is what I'd do. I'd put a candle in the window. That's what I'd do. If I were you, that's what I'd do. What I do if I were you. All right, if I were you, and that's a song. I think at some point I was yakking about how much I liked the Drifters when I was a kid growing up. And that's that kind of, it's like, well, you can dance, every dance with the man, dun, dun. It's like that. They had that, I don't know, what is that? Spanish Harlem that had it, you know, was it? And the Drifters, Benny King singing. They were the ones that could do that stuff. And I love that. And so I every now and then try to write a song that kind of reminds me of that Drifters, Benny King sound. Okay, if I were you. Oh, you know, the other thing in that song is, as soon as you say if I were you, you've got like a problem lyrically, because forever afterwards in the song, if you say you, are you meaning the other person, or do you mean yourself? If I were you, you know what I mean? It gets very murky and dark and weird. But murky and dark and weird. Murky, dark, and weird. It's like a lawyer's firm on Mars. Okay, so, all right. Can I remember? Last week, we started doing the Ancient Mariner. And, you know, guy's walking to a wedding and suddenly this weird guy jumps out and starts, you know, yakking at him, talking to him. And the guy's going, hey, wait a minute, I got a wedding I got to go to, but he can't leave this fellow. The guy grabs him by the arm, but he's, you know, breaks away, but he holds him with his glittering eye, which is like just the force of his personality. He starts telling this weird story about how he was on a crew on a ship that left England, and they kind of went near the pole, and they were around a bunch of icebergs, and ice mast high came floating by, and you know they're getting through okay, but it's very cold, and an albatross flies by. Albatross is a symbol of good luck to sailors. And the albatross comes by and perches on the sail, and he's eating the food that the sailors put out. And for whatever reason, this crazy mariner gets his bow and arrow out, his crossbow, and kills the albatross. Bad. Okay, so that's what happened last week. Okay, part the second. This is the mariner, ancient mariner talking. The sun now rose upon the right, and out of the sea came he, still hidden mist, and on the left went down into the sea. The good south wind still blew behind, but no sweet bird did follow, nor any day for food or play came to the mariner's hollow. And I had done the hellish thing, and it would work them woe, for all averred I had killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. Ah, wretch, said they, such birds to slay that make the breeze to blow, nor dim nor red like God's own head the glorious sun uprist. Then all averred I had killed the bird that had brought the fog and mist. 'Twas right, said they, such birds to slay that bring the fog and mist. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea. Down dropped the breeze, the sails dropped down. 'Twas sad as sad could be, and we did speak only to break the silence of the sea. All in a hot and copper sky, the bloody sun at noon, right up above the mast did stand no bigger than the moon. Day after day, we stuck nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. The very deep did rot, O Christ, that ever this should be. Yea, slimy things did crawl with legs about the slimy sea. About, and reel and rout, the death fires danced at night. The water like a witch's oils burnt green and blue and white. And some in dreams assured were of the spirit that plagued us so. 9 fathom deep he had followed us from the land of mist and snow. And every tongue through utter drought was withered at the root. We could not speak no more than if we had been choked with soot. Ah, well a day, what evil looks had I from old and young. Instead of the cross, the albatross about my neck was hung. Okay, I got through. I think I got everything. I may have forgotten something, but whatever. So there it is, the Ancient Mariner. I'm going to tell you about that. Oh yeah, if you want to see the Ancient Mariner, you can go on YouTube and put in David Olney, the Ancient Mariner, and you can see the whole beautiful thing. All right, that's it. That's what I got. See you next week. You never know. You never know.